Hey girls, Jackie Best here, your Premier Designs jewelry stylist. And today I want to talk to you about why a show like 30-Minute Meals by Rachael Ray has inspired my closet and my outfits to make 30-second looks. So real quick, we all know years ago, Rachael Ray became super popular with her 30-minute meals. And there was a few reasons that we all fell in love with the idea of making a complete meal in 30 minutes. First of all, the first thing that she did was she prepared. She had a great recipe book that showed you what you should buy, what you should always keep in your pantry, like olive oil, garlic, and onions, the spices that you needed to have all the time. And then when you wanted to make a special meal, she gave you a list of things that you would buy at the grocery store that you would sort of add in and sprinkle in as needed. The second thing was that she prepared a lot of things in advance. So she actually, when she got home from the grocery store, would chop up her veggies and have things ready to go. She also knew what she was going to make so that when she came home that night, she didn't have to sit there with the fridge open, stare at the fridge, and think, what am I going to make tonight? She had that ready to go. And then the last thing that I kind of already mentioned is she had a recipe. So we all loved it because it was a recipe that she gave us that was easy to follow and that we could all do. So I want to take that same mentality and put it to your wardrobe and your closet, okay? Do you open your closet door and just stare at what you have? And just like you would stare at your food and this whole fridge full of food and say, I have nothing to eat, I have nothing to make for dinner. Do you stare at your clothes and say, I have nothing to wear? It's obviously not true. You have plenty to wear. But what it is you're just tired of what you have and you don't know how to pull those things together. So what I want to give you is a 30-second recipe, a 1, 2, 3 easy to follow recipe, just like a 30-minute meal, to help you create an awesome outfit with style out of the closet that you already have, and also help show you a few pieces that you might not have in your closet or pantry that you should definitely have all the time. So the first thing I want to start with is organizing your closet. So over here, as you can see, this is part of my closet here, and these are my tops. And you can see that we sort of have a pattern here. And how I do that is I start with my tank tops and my sleeveless shirts, and I go from lightest to darkest. Then I go to my short sleeve shirts. Then I go to my blouses, again, lightest to darkest. Then my knits, my sweaters, and then all the way in the corner are my jackets and blazers. Now in another area where you can't see, I have my longer dusters, blazers, and dresses and pants, because those are a little bit longer. But when you take the time to organize your closet like this, it is so much faster, just like preparing your pantry when you go to make a meal, where you can just pull a bottom layer, pull a top layer, add a piece of jewelry. So that is our recipe. So one is going to be your bottom layer, and I recommend having a lot of basic, neutral, solid bottom layers, because we're going to show you how that works so quickly. The next thing, number 2, is going to be your trend piece. It's going to be a topper. It could be a cardigan. It could be a blazer. It could be even a kimono, something that you're going to throw on that's going to help break up that color and create a little bit of trend. And then 3 is going to be your accessories, and obviously specifically your jewelry. So what I wanted to start with here is a basic black shirt. I wear a ton of black, as you can tell, and when you wear one color like this, it's just very wide and it doesn't have a lot of interest. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that base layer and we're going to put on our number 2, which is our topper. And so this one here is actually a super cute, it's a blazer type of look, but it's actually a soft knit, so it's super comfortable. It's got a little bit of style in the ruffle that it has going down the center, and then these super cute buttons, okay? So that is our number 2 little topper piece there. And then we're going to take our jewelry and create the interest and the focal point. And so whenever you have a piece like this, one of the things you can do is put on a long necklace, because it helps elongate the neckline. You have heard me say that so many times. So if you're not wearing your long necklaces, shame on you. Elongate that neckline, helping you to appear thinner. But because this particular jacket has these ruffles and has a lot going on, you actually could just shorten this, which this particular necklace, London Fog, has a little toggle, and so you can actually make it short as well. And so it's actually kind of fun to have this shorter look because these ruffles, you don't want to have to compete with them. And so when you have that shorter look, you bring the attention up to your face, away from your hips, which we love, and you create that focal point. So you've taken that super basic black shirt, you've added the topper, you've added the accessories, you could add a nice pair of hoop earrings, and you have a simple and easy boom style. That takes 30 seconds to throw on. When you pull your bottom piece, you pull your topper, you pull a piece of jewelry. Super simple. And so I have a couple other options over here and just a couple ideas to get you thinking, okay? So this one here is the same concept. Now, tank tops are your friend. Tank tops hold everything together and everything taut. You could actually wear a tank top under the shirts that you're wearing and sort of tuck it in, again, just to keep everything where it needs to be. And so again, wearing a basic tank top, you can put so many different toppers on it. So florals are very on trend right now, but I don't want to be covered in flowers. So I have this really cute cardigan that you could wear, and it doesn't, I don't button it up so it's not florals all over my body. And then to break up the color, I have our two-piece Durango set, and this is a more casual set, so it's nice because it's not super fancy. And so that is Durango there. Another option and another idea is when you are wearing prints, and I'm going to take the jacket off this one for now. This is kind of a crazy print, and I usually talk about solids, but I love prints as well. So this is my shirt. This is a really pretty maroon and purple print, but you can see there, it's kind of crazy. And so what you might want to do, again, is to take that as a base layer and throw on a topper piece. This is a really pretty burgundy blazer. And so what that does is it actually breaks up the pattern, and now you just have the pattern going down the center. Again, this pulls the eye down, elongates, and it doesn't overwhelm you with that pattern and brings in this really pretty color as well. And then again, I just mimicked that with this long necklace here. This is called Upper Level, I believe. Let me see. Of course, I don't have the tag on it, but I believe this three-piece set is called Upper Level. And what's nice and hard to see is this is a V-neck shirt, and so Upper Level has three levels. So the first one here will actually sit on your neck in that impact zone, and then the other two will hang down here and just create that elongated look. So I love doing that, again, to break up the pattern and then elongate the neckline. And then here, again, I have my black underlayer. Now this is also a tank top. This one is a little dressier. It's actually a longer tank top. So I'll wear this a lot of times when I'm wearing leggings because I want to cover my tush. But the other thing is when you have a little cropped, this is like a blazer sweater with a cute collar, but it's cropped in the back. So see how it's shorter in the back? You want to wear something that's a little more flowy so that you don't have the tightness around, you don't have it highlighting your hips and your tush. That's never a good thing. And so I wore this sort of flowy black top underneath, and then this is our Silver Lake new necklace for our spring collection. And again, we have the elongation of the three necklaces here. This you can wear separately, so if you just wanted to wear the one, you could. And again, we're just elongating, we're breaking up that black color, and we're giving a little more interest. So base layer, top piece, and then your jewelry. Now, some people say, well, do I always have to wear a top piece? What if it's summer and it's too hot? Or what if I have a piece that I can't? Of course, you're going to have those pieces that are like your showstopper pieces or your wear alone pieces, I like to say. So one example of that is bell sleeves. Bell sleeves are very on trend right now. You don't want to get crazy with the bell sleeves, but this is a really pretty rose gold sweater I got for Christmas from my mom, and it has a little bit of rose gold or gold shimmer in it, and a beautiful soft bell sleeve. And so you're not going to throw on, a blazer or a cardigan over it because it has these sleeves. And so with this is a wear alone piece. So what you want to do still is to wear that beautiful jewelry that pulls the eye down and that breaks up the color, because you need something, especially if you don't have a topper piece, that breaks up the color. Otherwise, you just have a lot of color going on and it just makes you look wider. So this is our beautiful cashmere necklace. The colors on here are beautiful. It really goes well with pinks and browns and ivories, and this shorter piece is actually included with it. So I love the way that sort of breaks everything up and highlights the shirt without taking over. And then the last one I have, again, is a black shirt. You're seeing my trend here. And we do have a little bit of a bell sleeve as well. This is a shorter bell sleeve. But what I wanted to mention on this shirt, especially with this particular necklace, this necklace is called Rocco, and it has two of my favorite things. So when you wear a necklace that comes to a V or to a point, that necklace creates the hourglass figure because it comes to a V, and then your hourglass, you know, goes back out. That's what an hourglass looks like. So by having a necklace that comes to a point, to a V, you create that hourglass figure and break up that color. Now, necklaces that end in a U shape like this, those are the ones that best bring the eye down and back up and elongate the neckline. And if you're laughing at me like you're making this up, I'm not. It's optical illusions. There is a huge difference. If you see this shirt, do you see how wide it is? Do you see with the bell sleeves how wide this black is? And instantly, boom, when you put this necklace on, how the color is broken up, your eye is immediately brought down to there, and your eye goes to the U. So it's an optical illusion that works in your favor. Try it out. Again, this particular piece is a two-piece set called Rocco. So ladies, I am super excited to share these tips with you. I have been learning this over the years with Premier. I was not a style person before. I didn't wear jewelry, and with the 3 kiddos, I need to get dressed quickly in the morning. So remember my 3 tips for my 30-second look. Have your base layers, do your closet so they're ready to go. So grab your base layer, grab your topper piece, and then throw on your jewelry to help elongate your neckline and help you to appear thinner. So if you have any questions, of course, you can comment below, or you can go to my website, jewelrywithjackie.com. Have a blessed day.